trusted friends here, Joe Angel
and John Madrid.
Hey,
try not to squeak everywhere.
Try not to squeak everywhere. What's going on, guys? It's Winning Wednesday today.
Winning Wednesday. También para empezar, les quiero recordar que si hablamos español aquí donde vendemos las casas móviles, casas regulares, cualquier tipo de casa que necesites, le podemos asistir y nos pueden marcar al 432-201-1105. Reiterating, guys, we speak English and Spanish. And what number can they call us at, Joe?
They can call us at 432-201-1105, guys. That's the number.
That's
Pick
right.
up that phone, text the phone.
Call, text.
text.
And what can they email you also?
They can also email me at joeangel@moveinnext.com, guys.
You can hit me up at john@moveinnext.com. Okay, so he said it himself best, right? Winning Wednesday. So we're, instead of hump day, which insinuates something negative, right? Like, man, it's barely Wednesday. No, the good thing is it's already Wednesday. We've been receiving applications. We got one today also on, well, really one of the properties that we have inside of the famous Stonegate.
Stonegate, yes.
They were paying attention just like you guys are. And again, we'll get into that, but just reiterating, we do what? Manufactured homes,
prefabricated homes,
site-built homes, land homes, yeah. New, pre-owned, whatever it is that you need, we got it, right?
Your one-stop shop, guys.
On this Winning Wednesday. So as we're talking about Winning Wednesday, Joe, why don't you tell them a little bit more about this program on this side, or really the link or the QR code?
So over here, you click up here, this way, somewhere over here.
It's the opposite direction.
Yeah, this
over
way.
There.
Yeah, that way.
Wherever
I can get it to point to.
Sure.
But, that barcode right there, you scan that, it brings you right here to the application, guys. And like I said, if you guys have watched previous streams before, it's real easy to fill out the application. You can't mess up, and even if you do, there's a yellow. It'll turn yellow, so you can fill it.
It'll be like, hey, you missed something.
It lets you know that you can fill it out. Like I said, though, it's real easy, guys. Go ahead and put, whatever it is that you're looking for, whether it be a land home package, home only package. We do it all, guys. We do it all. So, like I said, click that little this way. Let me find it again. Over here.
That way.
Click that link right there, guys. And like I said, even if you have questions or concerns, you can also call us and I'll walk you through it. as well. I've had some people who were having a little bit trouble with it, but I helped walk them through it. And like I said,
super easy.
It's not hard, but I'll still be able to help you walk you through it.
That's right. And then at the same time, guys, again, we don't ask for deposits. We want to figure out your buying power, which is the maximum amount that you can buy with
the minimum down.
That's right. I'm not going to joke this time and say the maximum down. We want to help you come out of pocket as little as possible, get the most home, get the one that's right for you. And let's see if these will work this time. Let me see. Yesterday I tried. Let's see here. Does it show up?
Oh, yeah, it shows
It's glitching a little. But, hey, what am I holding up, Joe?
So right there, that's a referral check right there, guys. So our referrals beats everybody out the water right now. You can, if you find one, let me know. But right
you
now,
won't.
If you find one, let me know. But we're paying $2,500 right now for referrals.
Yep. So just think about it. $2,500 per referral. Everybody else paying is $500, maybe $1,000. We're blowing them out the water. And of course, it's because we obviously want to help, families move in next, but we also want to help you guys with your time and your referrals. Because again, I even got asked by one of the lenders, they're like, what's the portal? How's the process on the paper app? It isn't. It's paperless, right? Yeah. So one of the things that I want to talk about, as a matter of fact, I'm going to switch this over is, and again, we're kind of glazing over it because we've talked about it, but we want to reinforce that we are a virtual dealership. So that means that you don't have to get off your couch. You don't have to fill out, a paper app. You don't have to deal with pushy salespeople, waste your, weekends. And it says little or no overhead costs because we're virtual and we don't have that, lot, which we don't want. We are able to pass on the savings to you. So that means they get more house for less money, right? Mm-hmm. Or at the end of the day, regardless, you're going to save money. You're either going to pay the same and get a bigger house or pay less and get the same type of house you would have got somewhere else. And then number 2 says what?
Shop from anywhere.
Couch, work, club, don't matter.
At the bar,
At the bar.
And don't even at the gym.
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
Because if you're watching this, I mean, take the 10 minutes it takes to fill it out. You fill it out and you click the link or you scan the QR code, whatever's easier. And again, number 3, the biggest point, even when the lender's like, where's your paper app? It's like, it's not, it's digital. As soon as you fill it out, you get that DocuSign app. You fill 2-3 links. It comes straight to our team. We submit it. We turn it in. We give you a call shortly after and just let you know, hey, we got it. We turned it in. Just send us over your basic items, which goes into easier communication. What are the basic items, Joe Angel?
The basic items that we need, I would say, is the ID, social, last 2 years of tax returns, last 30 days of check stubs.
Yep.
And there's one more.
Well, yeah. Hey, 2 months of bank statements, wherever you plan on pulling your cash out of. And then on the returns, just make sure to also send the W-2s, okay? Or send both, but regardless, we definitely want all the W-2s and your last 2-year return. Again, just kind of glazing over on this winning Wednesday. We have access to land. We do land home packages. We ship nationwide. We mentioned the other day that we had a client that was interested in the $65,000 they were able to earn, and they sent us a ton of leads from California. Which that's one of the top 4 states, right? Yep. It was Cali,
Texas, Florida, and New York.
Bam, all over the nation. Everywhere in between, we can also help you. And then again, we touch base on the fact that nobody pays more referrals than us. So you're getting lower prices, personalized service, paperless process to skip the lot, shop smart, choose us, and
move in next.
That's right. And then they can contact us at the
432-201-1105, guys.
My email's right there. It says john@moveinnext.com.
And my email is joeangel@moveinnext.com.
That's right. That's right. So again, guys, virtual dealership is the way to go. Also, I'm not going to blaze through all 10 slides, but remember to tune in on Fridays to our new podcast, Move In Next University. Which again, it's not just a podcast, it's a university. There's my alma mater right there, UTD, okay, in Richardson technically, but it says Dallas. And I do have my background in psychology, obviously in sales, but the most important part is that's where we're going to provide solutions to the issue if you get declined, okay? Because if you get declined, every other dealership's just going to toss you to the side. They're going to be like, here, come back and see us. Let us know when you fix the problem. And then you don't ever really fix the problem because you need somebody to hold you accountable. It doesn't matter if it's, credit, job, workout, diet, whatever the case may be. But Move In Next University is here not only to hold you accountable, but to help you and your family move in next so that you're not stuck in whatever place you are now that you're not happy with, whether it's a rental, family, whatever the case may be. If you're watching this and you're interested, and even if you're not interested because you already bought, I know you have to know somebody.
Yeah, somebody.
Yeah. So if we had a client that reached out to us from California and sent us 50 different people to reach out to that are interested, surely 3, 4, or 5 of them. So let's get you paid as well. And they can call us at what number, Joe?
432-201-1105, guys.
Because we want you to win on this Wednesday, right? Because if we had an application come in today, which again, the idea is to have one come in every single day, we're going to help families move in next. That's what we do. Okay. All right. So then kind of moving in, we've already talked about the fact that we've already sold that land home we had out in Stanton. We're still showing the slide to let you know we do land homes, right? Anywhere and everywhere. Now, sometimes when people think of land homes, they think that what if I already own the land? Well, that's a whole nother program where you can utilize your land if it's paid off, especially as your down payment. It's called a land in lieu. So you don't have to come out of pocket. You can literally, if you have the land paid off, and let's say that you already have improvements, that's great. Or if you don't, we can put them in for you, obviously. But that's a good way to do, because you'll drive by some dealerships and they'll say 0 down, land home. That's what they mean. They just mean use your land as collateral. So that's definitely an option that we offer. And they can reach us at what number?
At 432-201-1105, guys.
All right. Y también hablamos español, ¿ok? Hablamos español. Aquí estamos todos los días, 7 días a la semana para asistirles con cualquier cosa que necesiten sobre casas móviles regulares, con terrenos, sin terrenos, no importa. All right, guys. So again, on this Winning Wednesday, we're just wanting to give you guys more up-to-date, lives, letting you guys know. I love this freaking drone view that we have of Stonegate. We have the Lyla there, which we're fixing to showcase. Yep. We have a couple of different true singles that we're going to showcase as well that we can put across the street, or I say across the street. It is across the street there inside of Stonegate. But again, we had the person that applied today. Shout out to them. We appreciate them again taking the first step. Yep. And then the cool part is that I know that she has been tuning in and listening, because she said, hey, the first step is just figuring out my buying power, right? Mm-hmm. Trying to figure out, I'm really interested in Stonegate. Well, guess what? You called the right place. You applied to the right place. We have the Lyla. Then she mentioned, what about the Glory? And I said, well, we can do those too. And she goes, well, the price difference isn't that much difference. I might just go with the other one. You know what? That's great. Let's figure out what we can do for you. And then I said, go ahead and do me a favor. Of course, called her, shot her a text from my, the 432-201-1105. And just said, send me over ID, social, last 30 days of check stubs, last 2 years of W-2s. And within 5 minutes, she shot them over. We already shot it over to the banks. And again, it doesn't hurt your score to apply to more than one bank. No. It's considered one inquiry. Okay. All right. So then tell them a little bit about the Lyla, Joe Angel.
So here at the Lyla, guys, we have, let me let it pop up first. But we got the smart panel skirting right there. That's going to last you about, what they say, 30 years. Mm-hmm. That's 30, 2x4 construction inside and out. Interior,
that's throughout the house.
Exterior. The floor that's on there, I remember, what was it again?
Linoleum throughout, which basically just means no carpet, because nobody wants carpet. Nah, you got kids. Yeah. I got grandkids. They'll be saying, hey, Grandpa, can I get some juice? Blow. Yeah, and then drop it all over the place. Just mop it up. Yeah. But if it's carpet, man, you're having to scrub it, having to mess with it. No. And then, cool, that dryer right there that doesn't work, we're pulling it out, putting in another dryer, washer, and then also behind us, if you look, boom, boom, this is actually that same Lyla when we sold it back in 23. We're going to put another stainless steel fridge and stove. So you're going to have all of your appliances. And like he said, it's got smart panel siding on the exterior, smart panel skirting that's also framed. You have your water, sewer, electricity already connected.
And a metal roof, right?
There you go. Metal roof, right? So you got a metal roof, lasts longer than shingles. And again, you got your Sherman-Williams paint, deck in the front, deck in the back, best community, with a waiting list that no one can get into except us. And like I said, congratulations to the young lady who applied today. So you 7 people who just popped in live, make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe on all platforms, because we're shooting across LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. And remember, put comments in there, because your top 2 games are 2K and
Call of Duty.
All right.
So if there's another game y'all would like to play with me, go
ahead any game.
Any game.
And we're going to do a tournament, but we got to show some interest so we can do a tournament. We'll stream it live, and then we'll do like a free 65-inch TV to the winner. Okay. We'll do like a bracket. Okay. Yeah. You got to get to Joe Angel as the final boss. Yeah. So if you have, your own Twitch and things like that, make sure you tag it in there, drop games in there. But most importantly, make sure you like, share, subscribe to all of our platforms. We really want to thank you guys too, because, we're constantly watching our metrics, because of course, we cannot do what we do or provide the services that we provide without having you guys watch us. And I want to say, let me take a look here, that for the first time ever, we just broke 132,000 views in the past 28 days. So it's a big congratulations to you guys, because we're here to provide value. And then on YouTube, we're like at 83,000 now. So that's, 210,000. We really appreciate it, but we want your, love, support, follow us, click the bells, subscribe, so we can continue to provide value. And remember, on the Move In Next University, we're going to be teaching you guys about finance, credit repair, DTI, things like that. And then on here, we're going to be having this coming Tuesday, starting every Tuesday. We'll be doing Topic Tuesdays. Yes. So we'll be coming up with different topics that we know people are interested in. But if there's a specific topic, drop it in the comments. Drop 20 ideas, whatever it is. And we're more than happy to do those for you. Okay. And we'll do them in English and in Espanol. Okay. All right. So tell them a little bit about the Glory that we can put across from the Lyla in Stonegate or their land if they want.
So this Glory right here, this is an entry-level house, guys. And this one is going for 3. It's 3 beds, 2 baths, about 1,038 square footage, 14 by 76, guys. Sorry.
Let's see over here. I got the price. You good? Don't apologize. I see the notes. All right. So the Stonegate bundle, which remember, that is deliver it, set, AC. It's under notes. Smart panel skirting, 2 4x4 decks, plus your water, sewer, and your electricity connections. It's only $92,105. Okay. Now the Lyla, we forgot to bring up. The regular price on that thing is $129. We have it on sale for $109. That one's a 16 by 76 2023. This one will be what, $92,105. So again, there's not a huge price difference, but the good thing is we have accessibility to homes you can move in right now and move in next, which is the most important part.
Right.
Now, if you want one of those homes, the glory houses, and you want to just do like your standard, basic package, which is just your delivery set, pad, and some temporary steps, you're looking at $86.30. I mean, that's not bad. That's here within 75 miles of Odessa, Midland. And again, guys, we're not here to overcharge you. We're here to give you the best deal, the best financing, the best everything, and the most options available to you and your family, right? Because again, if you're staying in an apartment and you think, well, my lease doesn't expire, what do we do with leases?
We buy them out, them leases.
Rip them up, throw them in the trash. We'll get you out of there where it does not affect your score, okay? All right. So we also have that Marvel 4. Tell them about it. It's a 28 by 56, huh?
Yeah, it's a 28 by 56, 4-bed, 2 baths, 1475 square footage.
Yeah.
As you can see right here, guys. And this one is also...
It looks like it's got a living room and a den, which would be 2 different living areas. So 4 beds, like, let me see.
Yeah.
So 4 bed, 2 bath, 2 living areas, essentially, because a den and a living area is pretty much the same thing. And it's got a great price point. So again, here, there's not any spaces or spots inside of Stonegate except the ones we have. So there are no double wide spots right now. But the red carpet, which essentially would be like the Stonegate bundle, right? What does the red carpet bundle include?
It's delivery and setup, AC, smart panel skirting, 2 4x4 decks, plus water, sewer, and electrical connections, guys.
To your existing utilities. So that one right there is only $145,605. That's basically a 1,500 square foot, double wide, under 150, move in ready. Okay. Now, if you want the standard package, just delivery set, AC, pad, steps, and we trim out the inside, you're at $134, $130. So as you notice, there's not like a big difference. I mean, there obviously is about an $11,000 difference to put smart panel skirting, which lasts forever, plus run your water, sewer, and your electricity connections. Again, if you want to do it yourself, not a problem. But if you don't, just do the math. So let's just say it's a 10,000, right? If you were to pull out a calculator, and I don't really have to, but let's go ahead and do it anyways. If you get a 5% approval on 10,000, okay, that means that it's going to cost you $500 more in down payment to go ahead and get 2 4x4 decks and your smart panel skirting and your water, sewer, and electricity connection as a down payment. And if you're at a 10% down payment and there's a $10,000 difference, that means $1,000 more down. Yeah. You can go ahead and just get the smart panel skirting, the decks, and the connections done without having to do it yourself or call your cousin or your brother for a favor. Because I promise you this, I understand that it's more your financing. We show you how to pay off the house faster. But the materials, you're not going to be able to buy any of those materials for $500 or $1,000. So it makes sense.
The lumber now is going up.
It's gone up. It's ridiculous. It might as well. You know how they say money doesn't print off trees? Well, trees seem to be costing more than money lately. But either way, we're just showing you the value. Again, if you want to go standard, package, do your own thing, not a big deal. We're not here to hustle you. It's just we're here to say, hey, well, do you know that 10,000 is $500 out of pocket? And then you might be like, well, you know what? Shit, let's just do that. So I don't have to deal with it. And if you don't want to, no big deal. It's whatever it is that you want to do, right? Because on Winning Wednesdays, we want our clients to win. Yeah. There you go. Okay. So then here we're showing actually the 854. Yeah. We just got a call from the lender today. They're going to be doing the appraisal on Friday. So shout out to the family who bought that. So they should be moving in by the 1st. They've already turned in their down. Everything's good to go. They're done. So we're super excited about them moving in. We've already got it cleaned out, so we're good to go. So congratulations to that family who also trusted us to move in next. Okay. All right. Then we're going to highlight the house that we're coming to you right now, which is the Move In Next Studios, 2013 Solitaire. Yeah. Does it have any carpet?
No, it does not have any carpet.
Flooring throughout. Yeah. Is it tape and textured walls? Yep.
Yeah, it is.
It is. That's all right. Hey, quit apologizing. That's what we like to do lives for. But either way, it's got tape and textured walls, no carpet throughout. The cabinets are real wood. It's got a hidden laundry room. It's got washer, dryer, all of your appliances, China sinks, which are ceramic. They're not plastic. Steel faucets, fiberglass tubs and showers, metal roof. I mean, I'm running out of breath because there's so many things that it's got that's amazing. Okay. Yeah. And most importantly is the price point. It's valued at $95. We got it down to $84,995. If you want to stroke a check, we'll take $80. We'll move out. Okay. For you to move in.
Yeah, you move in next.
That's right. So we want to help families just like you, basically obtain the dream of home ownership and not have to be renting anymore or living with family. Because at the end of the day, interest rates are dropping. But I can tell you this, if you're renting, you're paying 100% interest. Yeah. How much money do you get back when you move out of an apartment? You're lucky to get your freaking deposit back. Yeah. You leave one nail hole in there, they're like, that's $780 to fix. Like, what? So again, guys, we have inventory. We got all kinds of stuff. All right. So this next one, what does it say? 2019 Cavco? Yeah, this is the 2019 Cavco. It's in the west side. The address is there below, so you can actually see where it's located. You do have to call us first to set up the appointment, but that family's waiting for us to get this one sold. I mean, right now, again, this house is also worth 90 something. It's, we have it down to 85. Again, if we need to for the right buyer, just to help the family go down to 80, but apply right now. Again, we've been getting a lot of, interest in the west side, which I don't blame them because the west side looks amazing now.
Yeah, I mean, they've been putting a lot of stuff out there. I haven't seen that.
Everything. Yeah. Remember, I grew up here and used to drive out to the west side. You would see nothing. Now you just see stores and homes and everything. So it's like a different city.
Yeah, they also got the far west.
There you go. Got all the clubs out there, restaurants, everything.
It's getting lit out there.
That's right. The west side. All right. So then moving on to the next one. So employee housing as well. So if you guys are here from out of town and you're tired of, staying in a hotel or a motel, again, if you've driven in, again, from anywhere, east of Midland, you've seen that huge man camp there. In the middle of the description, you're going to see a link. Go ahead and click it. That way you can get our discount. The longer you stay, the more you save. But if you book 6, you get 1 free. So essentially you book a week, we give you one of the days for free. Or if you book a week, we get your first 7 meals. We increased it, right? 1 meal per day.
1 meal per day.
They got that cafeteria on site. They got a gym, laundry mat. I mean, it's ridiculous. And while you're here and you're staying there, you got to think about it, right? Because if you're here and you're getting a per diem, where's your family?
Somewhere not here.
And we ship nationwide. So even if you didn't want to move here, but you want to buy your family something, we can help you anywhere. But most importantly is if you're here and you plan on staying here, because if you moved here for your job, probably means you got a pretty good job. So if that's the case, then you want to move them here, then we can go ahead. And again, because we don't ask for deposits, we'll go ahead and do a, maximum approval, minimum down. And if for some reason we run into an issue, we get you, into
moving next university.
That's right. Fix the problems. And in reality, guys, with Move-In Next University, like we talked about it, we're trying to make it basically free, okay? Because the information and the knowledge you're going to gain from Move-In Next University, it's expensive. Yeah. So this is what we've come up with, right? So what we talked about is, in reality, those type of programs will run you somewhere between $300 to $500 a month. So just think about it like that. So even if we went on $300 a month on the low end times 6, 3 times 6 is $1,800, okay? Or up to $500 a month times 6, that's $3,000. Okay. So what we're doing is we're karate chopping all of that, and we're going to do it for $100 a month when you pay it up front, which is only $600 for 6 months worth of guidance, knowledge, skills. And we, like I said, we did the math, 85% chance that within the first 6 months, you're already going to move in next for $600. And then when somebody says, well, I don't know if I have 600, you had 6,000 for a down payment. Yeah. I know we know you have 600, and it's not about trying to take 600 from you, right? Because we could do it for free, but if you have zero skin in the game, you're less motivated. Yeah. It's kind of like if you know how to work out anyways, and you hire a trainer and you pay him $100, whatever it is, or $20, or whatever per session. It's not because you want him there; it's for him to hold you accountable and show up. And maybe he's telling you what you already know, but in here, we may tell you some of the things you already know, but there's going to be a lot you're going to learn. And we're going to guarantee you those results. But then you may be thinking to yourself, why? Because I have that degree in psychology. I'm a mind reader. You're going to be like, well, why only 85%? Well, number one, nobody guarantees 100%. Yeah. But I said 85% chance within 6 months. If you have to extend it, right? Because there should be 100% chance, unless you just purposely just crash and burn. and just say, well, my credit's this, and you do the exact opposite, well, then that's not us. That's going to be you.
Yeah.
But on top of that, if we can't get it done within that 6 months, the additional 6 months, which would be within the year, we'll even cut that in half and do it for $300. But at that point, dude, I mean, I'm not even going to charge you. I'm going to be like, you know what? If you did everything I asked you to do, and I tell you that it's going to be within 6 months, 85% chance, and I don't get it done, you know what? The other 6 months is on me, because we're going to make it happen. But we're not going to need to. Okay. So the whole purpose of these lives and these episodes is, number one, to remind you that we are a virtual dealership. People are applying every single day. We have homes that are ready to move in now, right? New, pre-owned, land home. It doesn't matter. Site built, prefabricated. And then you think to yourself, well, I'm embarrassed because my credit's trash. Who cares? We have Move In Next University, which we just launched the podcast. And at the same time, we're doing it for like 85%. I mean, we might as well not even be charging you. The only reason we're even charging you, and not even charging you, is having yourself commit. And it's even that. I bet you what, you know what we're going to do? This is how confident we are. Number one, in our skills to move people in next. And then on top of that, our confidence in fixing problems. And this is something I literally just came up with, because the last thing I want you guys to think, even though I know you guys have seen us for decades already, is that we're here to hustle you out of money. So if, and I say if, I better say when you apply, so go ahead and figure out, try to buy and get your buying power and all that. If you happen to get turned down and denied, okay, and when you enroll and Move In Next University, and when you take that 85% discount and only pay $600 instead of $4,000, if we're not able to, which that's not going to happen, make it happen within that 6 months. We also promised you to do it for free after that until it happens, as long as you do what you're supposed to. When you move into your house, we're going to reimburse you for what you spent on Move In Next University as a move-in present.
Ooh. Hey,
so in other words, whatever you spend on Move In Next University while we're helping you move in, whenever you graduate and move into your house, we're going to reimburse you for whatever it is that you spent on Move In Next University, which makes it free. Yeah. But if we make it free up front, then you're going to have zero desire to follow through. So at that point, what excuse can they have?
I can't think of one.
Me neither. And if you can, come through. I love excuses. I can overcome them all day. Okay. So either way, at this point, guys, on this Winning Wednesday, we're going to sign out. We just want you to know that Joe Angel.
Hey, guys. It's Joe Angel.
John Madrid here with Move In Next wants to help you and your family move.